let's unbox Amazon's new Omni QLED Fire TV. Hi, welcome to Zigajo Review. Alright, so this is the first time I'm actually unboxing a TV and doing a first impressions of sorts. So we'll see how it goes. Now keep in mind that the room that I did this on is very echoey, so if the sound is very echoey, apologies for that. So let's get on with the unboxing. Here we have the Fire TV Omni. This is Amazon's QLED TV. We're going to do a quick tour of the box. So here we have is a 55 4K Dolby Vision hands-free TV. Sorry for the echo in this room. Here we have quick tour of the box. Here we have Fire TV Omni QLED 55 4K, same as the front. We have a Quantum Dot 4K display, Dolby Vision. It has obviously local dimming. What's your favorite movies, I guess, hands-free. And so there's all the info that you might need. This TV supports Dolby Vision, Dolby Audio, HDR10 Plus, and of course we have the advertisement here. As you can see there, that's where it goes, but it falls out. So you need to make sure you have the screws there in order to get it to place up. Okay, so here we have the TV. Now it's up. Put the feet, so you can see they kind of stick out, around here. So they kind of stick out here. So keep that in mind when you're putting them, they go out, not in. So they take a little more space than you might expect. The TV is kind of chunky. It's pretty skinny up here, but down here gets very chunky. And this part down here at the bottom is pretty chunky as well. Here's your power cord. Now let's go over the ports. This TV has one HDMI 2.1 port, HDMI 4, which has the ARC capability there. The other three ports, so it comes with 4 ports, the other 3 HDMI ports are 2.0. This TV doesn't support 120 Hertz. It only supports 60 Hertz. It's a 4K TV, QLED, 64 dimming zones, your optical sound, headphones, IR blaster, USB port, antenna, Ethernet. Okay, so here we are with the TV facing us. Don't take the brightness on the screen right now too much because it still has the plastic on it. I want to point this out to you here. Very important. This has an Alexa built in. So this is technically an Alexa. So this kind of works, I will say, like the Fire TV Cube. And so here you have the instructions on how to use this. So your power button is right here, number 1. And then you have your microphone on and off switch, and then your LED indicator. So this is your Alexa. And the other thing is up here, we have 4 microphones. There's a 4 microphone array there, and that's where Alexa is going to hear you speak. The TV has a brush metal finish here, and it's actual, does feel like actual real metal, and it goes here and then it continues here on the side. A quick peeling for you. So here without the plastic on, you can see what kind of reflections you get on the screen there. Let me turn it on really quick. Here we go. Fire TV logo. The light that I have pointing to the TV right now is it's pretty strong because there's not much light here. There's just one tiny little lamp with a small light bulb in it. So now that we have it on, I don't know if you can see down here too, there's a light there that is kind of, I'm assuming, looking for internet service. So again, keep in mind that this TV is an Alexa. Okay, so I was very curious to see if this here is real metal or not. This is how I usually check if something's metal or not. I know that this side right here, the frame right here, I know that's metal. Then do a little touch with my teeth. I know, weird way to do it, but it works. And then here, I do the same thing. So here, and so that feels, that does feel like metal. It's very thin. It's hard to tell. I know it's a weird thing to do, but for some reason, I'm not always able to tell if something's metal just by touching it. When I use my lips, I'm assuming because they're more sensitive, and my teeth, I'm able to tell that something's metal or plastic. And it does happen sometimes that I cannot tell the difference just by touching it. I know it's kind of weird, but I just wanted to share with you how I do things. Back to the video. And I think the whole frame of the TV and this bottom is all metal, which gives it an extra, a little bit of a premium look, if you will. All right, so we've gone through the setup process. I did my Alexa setup. This had a couple of updates to do and signing into your account and all that good stuff. So here you have your warning letting you know that this has a mic that can listen to you. I also want to turn off the lights here to give you an idea of what this looks like without the big lights. Okay, so here we have the TV without the lights on. I just have the lamp in the room on right now. Here it shows you where to turn off the mic. We'll go over all that when I do the review. So here we go. Okay. The TV also comes with a movement sensor, so it is going to turn on the TV. It's going to show you art or music or information. And here we are going to go and into the Amazon Fire TV experience. This also uses a light sensor to tailor the image based on the brightness of the room. So going to be deactivating all that and look at all that stuff. So here we have parental controls that you can set up if you want to do that. Then it gives you an idea of what Fire TV does. If you've never used Fire TV in your life, then at least you can figure that out. And so this is me. And so here we're going to go into what a regular Fire TV experience is. Let me turn on the lights to show you what the screen looks like with a TV image in it and lights on. So we have one there. You can see the brightness at the very bottom. And here we have the other. So that's what the screen looks like with a very, very strong light on. You can see my hand here going in front of the light. Gives you an idea of what it looks like. I'm going to lift it up to show you what it looks like. So it's not too bad. I mean, obviously it shows on the screen, but again, this light is very, very strong. It looks like a ghost moving around the screen. Okay, there you have it. So those are my first impressions. So far, I really have only had a couple of days with a TV, and it's okay so far. I haven't really gotten to do a lot of the things that the TV does, but I'm going to be working with this TV for the next 2 weeks probably, and then I'm going to post the review of what my thoughts are on the TV, how good it is, if it's worth it or not worth it. Now, if you have any questions about this TV, go ahead and put them in the comment section on this video. I'm going to keep an eye on the comments. So if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns that I can address during the review or when I do the review, If you have any things you would like to know about this TV that I can include in the review, let me know in the comment section. That is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up because it really does help the channel a lot. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And I already said it, but thank you very much for watching.